Hey guys, so as some of you know, I did mention that I'll be doing some videos on plants, and for those of you who have a fascination in carnivorous plants, you're in luck, because I do too. So what I'm actually going to be doing today isn't a care video on keeping carnivorous plants, but I'm actually going to be trying to propagate and get some stem cuttings or leaf cuttings and see how those turn out. So here's some of my carnivorous plants. Here I have a young Venus flytrap here, and another one here. Get the light over. And I have a really nice one that's outside right now, because you can keep them outside in the summer as long as there's no frost. And here's its flower stalk, and I'm going to cultivate or get its seeds soon and put those through a cooling period before I start growing them. You can see all the little seeds on there. And here's my nepenthes plant. I'm not sure what locality it is because there's so many different kind of pitcher plants, but it's a nepenthes something. I'm not sure. It's a young plant still. I would assume the mature plant would have much larger pitchers. But yeah, so I'm going to most likely just do a cutting for this young Venus flytrap. Take a nice young leaf, and I'm going to do it here. So what I have here is a mixture of peat moss, some play sand, and also some sphagnum moss. I've made it nice and soggy, the way Venus flytraps like it. Well, not too wet, but you can initially keep them in sitting water as long as they're like outside or somewhere where that water will evaporate quickly, because you don't want there to be a lack of oxygen in the soil, so they can kind of drown their roots. But yeah, no, in the wild in South Carolina, they would be exposed to some permanent water situations, so I think you're fine. Yeah, this amount of water, it's just kind of wet, and you could probably squeeze a bit of water out, but that's about good. That's about right. So here I have my root hormone. What we're going to do with this is we're going to take a sterilized, my Swiss Army knife here. Oh, isn't that awesome? It has my name on it. Yeah, my grandma got it for me. She's Swiss. Ta-da! So yeah, we're going to use that to snip off the cutting. Be as sanitary as possible. Don't want to spread any disease. Here's the rooting hormone. It's a liquid, and it has a fungicide as well, so it's convenient. All we're going to do is dip it in a few millimeters, and we're going to have the substrate here ready here, and we're going to plant it. And we have to keep these cuttings somewhere nice and warm and humid for the first little while, because they need the best conditions they can have for growing properly. So here you go. Hope you guys can see this. Alright. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a paper towel under here because it's going to be a bit wet. I'm going to fill up this container with my substrate mixture. Just kind of fill it up. Got more than enough. We could do 2. We might do a nepenthes cutting as well. I'm kind of excited about that, really. I really want to do one. I really like the Venus flytraps, but for me, they're relatively easier to keep. So I should be honest and tell you that the nepenthes is actually a really new thing for me now that I'm keeping. So I kind of want to get a second plant going in case the main plant or the mother plant dies on me. So I'm hoping I can get a second plant going and have it more hardy than this one because of the new environment change and everything if it doesn't get used to my room. But yeah, I'm trying to keep ample conditions for it, so hopefully it'll work. So here we go. Got that filled pretty good. I'll pat it down. See all the water coming out the bottom. Add a little more. Alright, it's about good. Yeah, let's get the light focused over here. So there we go. Now comes the fun part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these tweezers and make a small hole because I'm getting ready to plant the cutting. So I want to have that hole ready to begin with. And now we're going to get our rooting hormone. Give it a good shake so it's ready. We don't want to leave this open too long, but I'm going to have it open to start with. It's a liquid gel hormone. Okay. So you guys can take a look at that. Check it out. It smells really weird. It's like, I probably shouldn't be smelling this, but I can't even tell you what it smells like. It's something familiar. Maybe some kind of medicine. It has a familiar smell to it. Okay. So we want to take a nice leaf that's going to give us a good, it's going to give us a very nice, healthy plant. But on this one, I'm not sure what I should take. I don't want to take one of these. Well, yeah, I think we'll go with one of these. So we want to get down low here. Just gently at an angle. Snip. So here we go. Here's our cutting. I cut it at an angle. Now we're quickly going to dip it into this gel for a few seconds. Swirl a little. And there we go. I'm going to take it and place it in. Squish the soil around the plant. And there we have it. I cut it. So now we have one. Ta-da! See how that does. And I'll update you guys to let you know if this worked or not. I haven't actually done this with the carnivorous plants before. So I'm hoping for the best. I think that's about it. I'm not going to go and do a nepenthes tonight, actually. I think we'll leave it at that. But we'll do one more Venus flytrap. How about that? We'll do one from the other plant and hope it's better. This is just dried sphagnum moss. Okay, so we're going to get the last bit of our mixture in here. I'm short a bit. I'm just going to get a spoon of peat moss over here. My big tub of peat moss over here. By the way, for those of you who've seen my previous video, it's kind of cool. I checked on the mango seed and it's starting to sprout. So that's exciting if you ask me, because most nurseries don't even sell mango plants, so it's kind of neat to be able to grow your own mango. Hopefully it'll do well. Hoping for the best there too. Let's see. Alright, so looks pretty good. Put a bit of peat around this one too. Okay. Pat it down. Make the hole. And we're set to go. Alright. You know what? Let's take a look at the nepenthes here. See if there's something we can work with.